This is a game changer. Placeable track and trains you can buy. Hello and welcome to the Sober Farm Channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me. And that intro was not clickbait. This is a new placeable train track and purchasable vehicle trains, locomotives, cars, you name it. It's free, it's public, it's out there. And I do apologize, it is Mac and PC only, but this is a game changer. We're here on my map in Convoy, Ohio, which is no man's land, an all-platform map that is just absolutely spectacular to build whatever you want. And I was always a little sad because there were no trains on the map. Alien Jim has created a newer version, I guess, of No Man's Land. I believe it's not called No Man's Land, but it does have a train. But I still love No Man's Land. And I am so happy that I no longer have to fake a train track because we've got trains that run on rails. So where do you get this? Well, head over to the jweezyitch.io page. It's jweezy Construction. And he has some amazing public mods that have been released. Really, really cool. Focused primarily on construction, but it's available for public download. So I am in the process of basically redoing everything that is train related on this Convoy, Ohio map. But I want to show you why I think it's worth it. Look at this. Never before have I been able to actually properly put a train on this map. I've faked it in the past where, you know, I downloaded some vehicle trains, and I got to slow down. You actually really have to pay attention with the train. You cannot just fling it into a corner. You will derail. But no, as you can see, the train is following the track perfectly. It's a little difficult, I think, the first time you start laying track and then testing the cars on it and the locomotives, but I'm going to show you how you do that as I back up. Here, let's go inside the train. Again, look at this. So cool. I know nothing about trains. I just know that this is awesome. There has to be a horn somewhere. Where's the horn? I don't remember what the horn button is. But, okay, shoot, I put it in the wrong gear. Let me continue backing up, because I've got a train yard over here, and these switches, they work, too, which is just amazing. I think that one is open or closed. Yeah, I'm going to run straight back on this. So as the train goes back, it's not going to go to the left. It's just going to go straight back. So cool. This is like, again, a little train yard that I've built where I had nothing prior. And the brakes, like a real train, very, very slow to brake. And so let's check this out. How do you put track down? What do you do? What do I mean by placeable track? Why is this so amazing? And again, here's this switch. So you walk right up to it. You can turn it, and you can see that changed. And now, look at that. So cool. Let's jump into the map editor, and I'll show you what I got going on, because I've made it basically over to here. This is where I'm at, and this was the high school. This is where I had Convoy High School. I accidentally deleted the football field. It was right there. I do that every now and again. You go in and you're building something, and you accidentally delete it. But I needed to, because again, I wanted to bring I wanted to bring the train longer. Like, it's so easy now. I didn't want it to just stop. I wanted to have a train that keeps going. So I need to get rid of really all of this stuff in here because it's going to be in the way. And then I'll think of something, I don't know, to redo the football field, because a high school has to have a football field. When we get into the fall season, we've got to have football. We're in a small town and football, they go together like peas and carrots. So that's got to be rebuilt. But we got to get rid of this first, because this train, again, it's so easy to do. Again, it is Mac and PC only, and I am so sorry. I know that frustrates the heck out of console players. I get it. I've been there. It would just be, I think, impossible to have this particular mod available for all platforms, just given the logistics that you've got to go through. So they're decorative items. They're placeable items. You download them, and you have so much that you can choose from. Again, I've got so many mods, but we'll take a look here. You've got everything from placeable railroad signals. You've got placeable city railroad crossings, country railroad crossings. You've got the concrete pad that's going to go down. This is what, you lay your track down and then you put the concrete crossing on there. You've got, if you wanted to do like there's actually some like commuter rail stuff in here too. So there's a train platform. You've got the train stop. You've got all different types of lengths of track. So there's 100 meters, 20 meters straight, 100 meters straight, 500 meters straight. Now you get to the switches, switch left, switch right, a crossover track. It just goes on and on. Here's the placeable yard ladder that I put down. Did I put that one down? No, I think I put this one down. But you've got multiple in here that you can choose from. And then you've got your curves. So you've got a 5-degree curve, a 10-degree curve, a 20-degree curve, 30, and a 90. And then you've got those going left, and then you've got the same amount going right. And that's just the track. So let's lay some track down here. This is basically just going to go straight. So I think I can get away with like a 500. Yeah, we can get away with this. So this is a 500-meter piece of track. It was recommended to use snapping because, again, the way the train drives, you need the connections to be just absolutely perfect. You do not want to have any breaks in the tracks. You will derail your train. So the longer piece that you can put down that is perfectly straight, the better. This is 500 meters, so we just drop that in. And now you can see that my train track went all the way down. And I'm thinking about, oh, shoot, I'm probably not going to be able to use the 500 meter because that went that way. I want to turn it. Or maybe I do want it to go that way, and I want like no, that still wouldn't work. So we're going to have to demo that. That's okay. I'll use the 100-meter piece of track. But you do have to make sure that the ground that you're working on is completely flat. So what you can't do, you're not going to be going up and down hills. That's okay, though, because what it does is it allows you to cut through your land. So this was, you can see how this was raising the area here, and then it comes through this field, and it's lowering it. And I had to do some work down here because my thought was I would turn and maybe put like a fake tunnel in over here, like the train goes through a tunnel. I don't know. I just thought it might be kind of cool. But yeah, let's grab that 100-meter piece of track, and I'll show you. So the 500 was way too long. So we'll put a 100 down. And again, you've got to just be very cognizant that your line, like you don't want it off like that. You don't want it off like that. You don't really want to like overlap like that. You've got to be perfect. Because I've found then you can see it when the train is actually moving. Things are hopping and, the rail cars are moving around very much like a real train. And when you go around a curve, you better not have the hammer down. You better be going slow or you will derail. So let's drop that down right there, and then we'll come down again, and we'll just continue this out all the way down there. And you can see I'm going to have to put a crossing in, so I'll show you exactly how to do that. Boom, just like that. So again, we'll continue this down, but I'll likely have to put a crossing in here because, again, I want my football field to still be over there. So how would we do that? Well, you just go to your crossing, and you find the area you want to be in, and it's being problematic right now. So I got to turn. Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. There we go. So you got to be just very precise. Why isn't that going where it needs to go? There we go. Very, very subtle movements. I'm just going to drop that right there. So then there's our crossing. And that way you've still got, the railway going through. But there's a crossing. Very simple. And then you could, throw in this if you wanted to. Oh, yeah, and they do work. So where is my character at? I'm way over here by the switching yard. So if I run over here, I don't know if they trigger automatically, but I do know you can turn them on and they will drop down. And then you can turn them off, and they've got like a timer on them, so they don't just immediately turn off. They take a little bit of time. So cool. And so here's how you have to get a train on the tracks. What's recommended is you download, again, you go to Jay Weezy's construction itch.io site, you download the mods that are required. He's actually got a script that updates easy dev controls that allows you to pick up really, really, really heavy objects because these trains are super heavy. And let's take a look at them. So Amtrak, again, I do not know trains. I do not know trains, but this is awesome. So there's an Amtrak. You can see it's really heavy. It's tipping over. Don't worry, they don't tip over when they're on the track. There's an SW 1500. Again, I don't know my trains. We can go through here, and they're broken up between train, that's Norfolk Southern. I don't know what BNSF is. I do know CSX. These are they're getting more expensive as we're going up. I think they're getting more powerful as we go up too. So these are EDM is what, electro motor. EDM, that's the manufacturer of the train. And I guess maybe these are GE trains, so C40-8. And just really, really, really cool. More EDMs going all the way up. And you don't have a ton of options on these, but you can change your numbers around. 6,000 horsepower on that Canadian Pacific. Really, really powerful. And then, so you've got that, but you've also got cars. So here's all your rail cars. You've got these passenger superliners, and I believe he actually modded these on the inside, so you can, I think, walk through them. I don't know. We might need to try that out. Let's buy one, and I'll show you. Yeah, I think you can go in these. So let's buy that. And then let me buy a... Let's grab this. So there's that Amtrak. Amtrak is tipping over. Okay, so this is what you got to do. You got to turn on your super strength. So this is easy dev control. Again, console, I am very sorry. I know the struggle. This is a Mac or PC only mod, and it's frustrating. I get it. If you ever get the opportunity to get a PC or work on a computer, Mac or PC, you will absolutely love it. But I get it. Not everyone has the money to do, PC. I still need to build a PC. I'm on Mac, and I am still limited by things that I can do. So this is very important. You set it down. I think they're called bogey wheels. And you can kind of see they're there. And you just kind of... Oh, I turned... I guess I was too close to that, and I turned that on. You can see the bogey wheels, and you need to get the bogey wheels on the track. And it is not easy. But there we go. So that is on the track now. Now we're going to run around to the back, and we're going to see if the back is on. The back is not quite on. So I'm just going to slowly lift and put that down there. Now that is on the track. Now let's take a look at the front and make sure the front is still on. Yes, it is. So now let's grab our locomotive. You can see these wheels. Again, I think they're called bogey wheels. I could be wrong. Anyone that's a Loco fan, I do not mean any disrespect. I don't know a ton about trains. Love them. I think it's awesome. All right, so I gave up on that Amtrak. I'm going to try a different locomotive here that I know will work because I've been using it. There we go. I think we're close here. So I now just need to get this dropped on there. Oh my gosh. It is now on the track. I don't know why that first one was so difficult. I'm going to turn my super strength off. So I've got my Superliner and this other little Amtrak. I have no clue what type of locomotive this is. You come in here now. So the locomotive has been turned on. We can go inside. And we have to... now, unfold the locomotive. So just like you would unfold a combine, that makes the bogey wheels now turn so they can follow the track. So you can see how they're now properly following the track. And you have to do that with every car you connect. So as I come back, and I might even have this thing backwards. I don't know, does it matter? I don't think it matters for this, but I can connect there. Now, just like you would connect a trailer to a vehicle in your upper left-hand corner, you can see you can toggle to the Superliner car, and you have to do the same thing. So we now need to unfold the car, and that now takes the bogey wheels and allows them to turn. And now we're just... I mean, we're chugging along, literally. So freaking cool. And I think, like I said, I feel like you can go in this lounge car. How do I get in? Okay, I just had to jump in it. There we go. But yeah, he's built out this lounge car. So cool. There you've got the bathrooms. I think it's got an upper level that you can go up into. Look at this. So amazing. So cool. And I wonder if... so if you had multiples, could you... no, I think it's just... There's no collisions right there. Again, this would be so difficult to mod. You could probably do like an interactive control with it, but would be very, very difficult to make everything work perfectly. And I don't even know if there's a way you can go in some things. So he's just turned the collisions off, which is absolutely fine by me. I do not mind. So cool. This is something we've really been waiting for, and I think it really, again, shows us how we are getting so many cool mods now just for the game. You can see, again, with those bogey wheels activated, it's turning. We can turn our lights on. I don't know if I have light. Yeah, there we go. I definitely have the damn thing backwards. Again, you can tell I'm not a... I don't know much about trains. But very, very cool. Now, I'm going to just build this out. I highly recommend you go and download it, again, from the itch.io page. Build yourself a train. Put it on any map you want. Oh, we didn't look at cars. We've still got to do that. What other cars are available? Yeah. So much to look at. Railroad cars. Here's everything. So we looked at these. Then you've got, like, auto carriers. You've got, I don't know what this would carry. Center beam rolling stock. You've got box cars. You can change all your colors. You've got coal wagons, and these carry the entire allotment of grains. You've got all the various makes and models of coal cars. Then you've got flatbeds. Then you've got short wall gondolas. You've got grain wagons. You have livestock trailers. I haven't tested to see if livestock actually goes in them. Nothing popping up down here, so I don't know if it will or not. A reefer. Then you've got a tanker wagon, and that looks like it holds the entire allotment of liquids. Very, very cool. 46,000 gallons. A trash car. And then you've got these maxi stack well cars. And then you've got like versions of it that are that's floating in air, but they're actually already coupled together to try and help you, load it. But so cool, so cool. And that is the Placeable Train Track and Vehicle Collection by Jay Weezy. A whole host of construction equipment mods available on his itch.io page. And I have a whole lot of work to do to get the rail line finished out on the, what would be the northeast side of Convoy, Ohio. Thank you so much for checking out this really cool train mod, and we'll see you next time right here on the farm with the Stovers.